Hi everyone, my name is Aditya, and this is a video coming after quite a long time. There was a bit of a gap, and I'm returning to the series after quite a long time. And in case you guys don't know, this is a series about a project called Launchbase that I'm working on. And as I'm going through the development process, I thought I'll document this entire journey and give you guys a regular update of my progress. Until the time I actually launch this venture. And of course, once it does launch, I'll be able to give you much more transparency into how it works and what's happening behind the scenes. So if this is the first time you're watching, this video or any video of the series, in the description, I'm going to have the first, the link to the first concept video, so you can watch that to get some idea, and then you can come back over here. So, anyways, I don't even remember which update this is or what was the contents of the last video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in and show you the update because there was quite a lot of changes that I made. It might not seem like a lot, but there were a lot of things that added to both back end side working with the API and connecting it to the front end. But anyways, I'll show you the actual changes and the small nuances and edge cases that I had to factor in. So I'm just going to log in and I'll just go through the entire process over here. I'm going to use a test email, let's say test 5, just to show you how it looks. I don't want to use the same email every time. Then the data will look the same just to have some variety. So now that I have given that email, I will be sent a verification code to my email. I'm going to enter that and hit next, and then we're taking over here. So obviously this is all dummy data, nothing serious over here. I'm just testing it out. So there's a lot of crap that you can see on this page, but apart from that, this is the main home page. And what I was working on last time is the look and feel, how it looks when you view a published idea. So the draft ideas, those were ready already. I had worked on them. So obviously this is a new test user, so you can't see anything. I'll quickly go over here and show you how this works. Oh, I'm sorry, before I create a new idea, I need to finish my profile. Let me finish this. I'm going to say test user 5, test 5. Sorry, what is this? Yeah, test 5, test 5. Just give some stuff over here. Uh, just something random so that I finish this. And then once this is done, I can create a new idea. So just give this some data and then hit save as a draft. And then we can see that we have a draft over here. So now if I click over this is how the draft looks, right? So once I create a draft, I have an option to edit it, view the changes, edit it. Anyone who's part of the team can edit. So I can add new members. Right now I'm the only member. I can add a new member to the team by inviting them, or I can just delete this, or I have an option to publish it. Now once you publish an idea, it's going to show over here in published ideas. So right now I don't have anything, and here in community ideas I can view all the ideas created by other people, all published ideas obviously. So when I click and view one of them, this is how the page looks. So you have the name, you have a small description right at the top, and then you have a list of all the users part of the idea. And then you have a big explanation that you can give about the idea, and then you have an option to upvote it. Then you have a comment section. So I think visually you were able to see the upvote button. I don't know if the last video showed this comment UI. I don't remember because I remember creating a video, but then I never actually got a chance to publish it. There were some issues. But anyways, this is how the UI looks now, and I'll show you how it works. So the first thing is upvoting, right? So when you come to this page itself, you can see every idea, how many people have upvoted. So this is a new feature I just tested. So right now, this is the only idea with one upvote, and that is on my main user. So now with this test user, I have an option to upvote it again. So I can click on upvote if I like the idea, and then you can see it says upvoted. Then now two people have upvoted, right? And obviously it makes API requests. It's gone to the backend. It saves in the database. So this data persists. Now if I reload the page, it still says upvoted to. And I have an option to downvote or basically remove my upvote, so it comes back to normal. So that's how this works. And by the way, I had this, simple loading animation. It's just that the request goes so quick that you'd never realize it. But if your internet connection is quite slow, you will see that, loading animation. So that's upvoting. And then you have the comment section. So, the comment section is quite simple. You have a big comment box. It's a text area. You can expand it. You can type how much ever you want. Right now, it's quite simple. You can just keep spamming the comments how much ever you want. No limit to the comment. So how big the comment is. Obviously, we have to have a limit. But I'm thinking I want to allow people to write a lot. I don't want them to write short comments. So we will have quite a large limit. But we do have to have some limit, at some point. And then there are going to be tools for moderation. So this is a public chat or comment section, and it has to be moderated. So I'm thinking one thing is we will definitely filter all the comments for a set of banned words. Let's say there are a lot of third-party libraries that do it, so I'll probably hook it up with one of them. And I'm also planning to use an API called, I think it's called the Perspective API. It's a collaboration between Google's, one of Google's teams and another, third-party company. So that uses machine learning to measure the toxicity of all the comments. So it might give moderators or the admins, an idea. It'll help them with the entire moderation process. So using that API, if we find out that a particular comment has a high toxicity rating, we can notify them, and then they have an option to flag the comment. So those are all, things that are, tasks that are there in my backlog. So I am going to work on them in the future. But for now, functionally this works. So I'm just going to type some, uh, just type a sample comment just for you guys to see. And then I click share comment. And then we can see we have the comment down below. Simple, right? And it's just going to have a list over here. So right now this list just keeps on going. I'm thinking that one thing that we definitely have to have is a pagination feature, because let's say we have 500 comments. I don't want to be loading all of them at one shot, and it's going to be challenge for users too. So we will definitely have pagination. Sorting and filtering, I'm thinking for now I'm not going to implement that for the comments. Let's just have pagination. And one, just in ascending order. Let's keep it simple. But you do have an option to upvote comments and to reply to other comments, and you can reply to another comment. So it's just a thread, it keeps going on, right? So we do have that feature. And I'll just show you how it works if you delete a comment. So what happens is, because you can reply to other comments, the deleting becomes a little challenging. So you can see my new hello world comment, right? So I just posted this. If I want to delete my own comment, I can delete it, but I can't delete someone else's. You can see that delete option is not there, but here I do have it. So I have an option delete it. I click on delete. There's a confirmation dialog that opens up. It asks me, are you sure? If I say no, it'll just cancel. But if I am sure, I can click yes, and then it says comment was deleted. Now when I reload the page, just watch where it was. You won't see that comment, right? It's gone. So it's completely deleted. But the tricky part is, let's say I post a comment and someone replies to my comment, right? If I were to delete my comment, then the replies, they would just be, floating in an ocean. There's no way to connect them with whatever, because they replied to my comment specifically, and my comment is deleted. Where does their go? You can't access their comments anymore. So in that scenario, if someone has replied to them, then we keep the comment over there. All we do is delete the data. So if I say something right in my comment, the actual contents we delete, but otherwise we maintain the document so that we can see. So the user will be able to see, okay, this comment is deleted, but they can go and click on this replies button. So right now I haven't worked on this page yet, but they can click on that, and then they can view all the replies to the comment. You won't have the data, but you will be able to see the replies still. So that was the flow that I thought of working on. And then similarly, you have an option to upvote comments. So just click on upvote, simple as that. Click again to downvote, quite simple. So I have put another one, goes to 2, I can downvote, right? So pretty standard. This is what I have worked on. So as I said, there's a lot of fine tuning to do still. This is quite polished as it is. but I definitely need to work on rate limiting. Rate limiting is a completely separate thing. Globally from the entire site, I have to work on things like DDoS protection. um, that's a must. It has to be done. But apart from that, doing things like filtering the comments to prevent abusive text, that I definitely need to do. Adding a pagination feature, allowing admins to flag comments, that needs to be done. And then a few fine tuning, like for example, I think I clicked on this. It changed to black, but it has to say upvoted, like how it says here, upvoted. So that text I need to update over here. I just realized that. And then a few more tweaking, just fine tuning. Like for example, when I created a new idea, I don't know if you remembered, there was this warning message that says you need to complete a profile first, and then it redirected me to the profile page. So when I hit the update button, it has to take me back over there. It didn't do that. So that's another thing that I forgot. It has to be done. So small things like this, right? And then of course, let's see. So I have my yeah, I have my draft idea over here. Once I publish a draft idea, it goes to a published idea. So let's open this, right? Let's say this is my idea, assuming it's my idea. I need to have an option to roll this back to a draft idea or to edit this idea. That option is not there yet, so that's another thing that I need to do. Once I, get all of these small minor features done, this just an idea page, that section is going to be completely done. um, I'm going to roll out and launch the website. I want to get actual people using it. I'll probably create a new video to explain, my plan, how I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to onboard my first set of users because I want to get this out as soon as possible, get people using it, get the actual data in, talk to them, get their feedback, and start using it. And then, side by side, I will be working on the other pages. So, backstage also not fully done, profiles done, email settings are done, not fully done. I need to work on this primary email and backup email, that's not done yet. Security is done, DMs are not done. I'm going to pause that. DMs and notifications will be paused for now, but everything else is good. The real thing and perks are quite simple. I can get that done too, but still, I'm going to put these two on hold and actually launch it. So once I do, I'll let you know. I don't know when the next video is. Obviously, I'm getting quite busy, but hopefully in the next couple of days. So that was this video. There is quite a lot of changes on the code, and I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do is pause the video. If anyone is interested in the actual code, please contact me directly or post a message in the comments. I'll be happy to make a separate video also on YouTube if there is a lot of interest. But looks like my audience isn't too interested in the actual technical details, so I'm just going to stop with this demo for now. But anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any suggestion, comments, or feedback, as always, please do reach out to me either in the comments or directly through email or social media and private messages. Anything is fine. So once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.